Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Looks for the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hakimi has it out wide and in space. He rises! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Morata actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Batistuta. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. Goulet. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, well played. Hernes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira. They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Toure goes short, and it's Thuram. Costa Curta. It's skewed away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Yaya Toure. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to get free. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Hazard. De Bruyne. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a sharp pass. Rummenigge. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Rummenigge. And he's picked out the run. And he's managed to get rid. Goulet.
There they go, hunting again.
Aim forwards. Not the most accurate pass. Eto'o might just make this. And it's Batistuta. And that'll be the last act of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the action is back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Rummenigge. Oh, that's clever. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. De Bruyne. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Morata is in a really good position out wide. Not pretty. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
And it's Eto'o. Van Bouten calmly anticipates. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He has found the way through. Has a look and plays it forward. Threads one in. There's the hit! It's in! And finally, he has breathed life into the game!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. Goulet. Hakimi. And here's Batistuta.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
In comes the corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. Toure plays it short. And he's whipped it across. Adams with the clearance. It's Asa! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's a good spell of possession, this. And it's Beckham. Cleared without complication. Well, they've got it again. And it's lofted through here. Barcelona with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
There will be 3
That has been
minutes
knocked
added
clear.
time.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking for the run. He's found the way through. Fires it in low. That's a decent clearance. And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'll be happy playing with him behind me.
Casemiro. It's run loose here. Yaya Toure. Azar. Rummenigge.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Eto'o.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Vinicius Junior. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Bellingham. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Belts one. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yaya Toure. Azar. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Azar. Rummenigge. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, there's the shot! Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish. And the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
On this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 19, Costa Curta, number 42, Toure.
And we're underway again.
Field, number 7.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Hazard. Eto'o. Well, that looks a decent ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Danger averted for now. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very...
It's Eto'o! Oh, screamer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Karl-Heinz
So,
Rummenigge.
time for changes
Number
on
9,
both sides, actually.
Eto'o. Number
3-0 and
17,
things are starting to look
Hazard.
awfully cosy.
Coming on the field.
And it's
number
Cruyff.
21, Owen.
This might spell
Number
danger.
22,
Well, he got rid because he was under
Haaland.
pressure.
Number 11,
Manchester United
Johan
are
Cruyff.
looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
The attendance
Well, I think
for
it's
this
pretty
match
clear
was
they've changed their shape,
70,987.
certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Owen! Oh, super Owen! And the keeper threw out a limb.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Now it's Owen.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Played back to the goalkeeper. Thuram. Van Dijk. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Great chance here from position A1. In for a header! And that is a truly outstanding save. And the pass is intercepted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Owen. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 3 minutes at a
And
time.
he can clear it away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Casemiro gets it away. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can
everybody,
see,
and
we are
welcome
all
to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up. Hazard! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Luis Suarez, Messi, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mosquera calmly anticipates. And he thumps it clear. Mateus. That's Valverde. Oh, that's a key interception. Azar. And it's Eto'o. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Barcelona are in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Eto'o is looking to set free a runner. Eto'o is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He can run onto that. Thuram gets it away. He won't be happy with that one.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He has found the way through. And he's there to get it away. Valverde.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Eto'o. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rodri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he
2
can.
minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's a throw. Rummenigge. And here's Eto'o. Look at the space here. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Staff room immediately.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break.
Messi. Coming on the field.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Number 25.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And he's managed to get free. Mateus, played out to the left flank. Son Heung-min, he's got a side of goal. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He welcomes it in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
No, that's been intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's intervened well there. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Now that's well seen too. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Thuram simply refused to be outdone there. Neto being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And reclaimed it in a trice. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And we have our very first corner. Hazard with the short one. Played up towards the front line. And now they can spring out of defence. Son Heung-min. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And he was quick to react. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Son Heung-min. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Has a go! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Yeah, I'd call that transition
Nearly
with
3
bite.
minutes added
They won it
time.
back and bit hard.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from him...
Shapes to shoot. And he hits the net. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And we're done. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's had it nicked away. Hazard.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Great ball, and he's in here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is good alertness. Oh, this looks sharp. Rummenigge. And here's Eto'o. Rummenigge. And the shot! Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Yaya Toure. Hazard. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I think it'll be fascinating, Peter, to see what this fella Gavi's been tasked with. Because he's very good at progressing the ball, recycling the ball, distributing the ball. And you'd expect him to be in a box-to-box type role. But I also like his energy, his dynamism, his telling passing. And he adds so much more than that to the side.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Back into the middle. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Gavi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, that's an inviting ball. Eto'o. Look at the space here. There's the shot! Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score.
And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Barcelona lead by 1. And the finish! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Done delicately. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Mbappe. Bien. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hazard. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. And that has put paid to that.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The attendance for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
71,898.
Hazard, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gavi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Threads one in. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rummenigge. And they're on him in a flash. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
No, that's been intercepted. Schmeichel getting this one clear. And here's Rafinha. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that will be it. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Can he put it away? And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's played into space. Well, that's well seen too. Mbappe. Mbappe! It could be in here. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
He's had a hit! Modric. Now it's Mbappe. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Dink through. Rummenigge. Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. And he's following up! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Toure plays it short. Has a goal! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Modric. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That is a great pick out. Well, that pass isn't the best. Hazard. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Half an hour played now. And he cuts out the supply. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Owen. Toure, who does have an assist to his name. Rummenigge, can he get it through? Honas! Oh, split-second reaction.
Honas actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So can they do it again? And it's been taken short. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Toure goes short. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Rummenigge duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the...
And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. Check catches it safely. That's beautifully weighted. And the first half is done.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. And here's Mbappe. Vieira. No way through. And here's Mbappe. Chooses to go back. Eto'o looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he was quick to react. Szoboszlai. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's through here. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rummenigge.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vieira. To Eto'o. Into the last quarter of an hour. Played into space out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he's had it nicked away. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's looking to set free a runner. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And here's Eto'o. Hernandez. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Szoboszlai. And it's Modric. And that's gone loose. Well, that's an inviting ball. Adams gets across to intercept that. Messi. That's very neat. And that's that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Hazard, and it's Eto'o. Rodri gets it away. Lovely ball and a real chance now. It's run loose here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are...
Oh, he's been caught napping. Rummenigge! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
And here's Eto'o. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's a superb pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rummenigge. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Nakata. Vieira. Hernes. Chips it through. Oh, well played, well played. Danger averted for now. Hazard. Yaya Toure. Rummenigge. Valverde. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nicely worked. Rummenigge. Czech catches it safely.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Yaya Toure. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Suarez. Half-time getting close now. Floated through. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, good-looking ball, and it's Eto'o. Can he put it away? What a wonderful goal! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
It's Hazard! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Eto'o, Hazard. That's a nicely weighted pass. Luis Suarez shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rummenigge. Oh, nice touch. Messi. Cleared away. Nicely aimed pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Eto'o! It's in! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Always onto this. He might be in here! And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, good ball! Oh, good ball, shots on here. Rummenigge gets flagged offside.
Well, Peter, I find it very hard to look beyond this guy, Fernando Torres, when it comes to potential match winners here.
Well, just look at the facts. A player of such high class, the figures say it all. You don't get to captain one of the biggest sides in Spain at 19, unless you're pretty special.
Yeah, Spain's great hope.
He's got the shot away! Goal! Barcelona! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's had a hit! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pedri. Now it's Torres. Osimhen. Lima. It's a mighty effort! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Osimhen. Rummenigge. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Pedri. And he's picked out the run. Osimhen. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Eto'o. And the counter is on. Rummenigge. He's away. Great chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's in a great position. Osimhen! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's hoisted clear. That's really well cleared. James.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Beckenbauer. Azar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Pedri. Cruyff. And it's Rijkaard. That's good running with the ball. Lima. Ernest. Great ball if he can get there. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Osimhen. Fernando Torres. Oh, well played. Yaya Toure. Barcelona in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Rummenigge. Ernest. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And that is out of play.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Fernando Torres. Coming on the field is number 15,
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. That has been cut short. Haaland. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Beckenbauer. Now Costa Curta. And it's Azar. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Cruyff. Lima. And here's Osimhen. And he's there to belt it away. What a throw in. Rijkaard. Now James. Pedri. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's picked out the run. Lovely ball and a... Can he finish? And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Owen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
A case now of complete control. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well read, nice interception. Lima. And it's Owen. Eto'o. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Not the most accurate pass. Beckenbauer.
2 added
Time
minutes has
added
been
on
indicated.
will be 2 minutes. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours,